Hello Imbibers, welcome to today's session again. So children, as you know that we have already discussed about the features of the Monerans, we have discussed about the features of the Protestants. Today we are going to have this practice sessions related to the Monerans and Protists. That whatever you have studied all through these sessions, have you grasped it? Do you remember it? And do you actually have understood that whatever we have discussed in the respective sessions? Okay, so before we start, let me introduce you to myself. I am Anam Khan. I'll be your botany expert for the session 2023 and 2024, and we're going to discuss all the amazing, interesting topics related to plants, of course, known as botany. A very warm welcome to Bhavna. Hi, how are you doing, children? I hope you guys are doing really well, because it's been long time since we met, and today is your practice sessions of the Monerans. Since you know that we have almost completed the biological classification, we're going to start with the plant kingdom, okay? But today, let's have this whole soul practice session related to Moneran and Protista. Let's see how much you remember, how much you have grasped it, how much concepts you have understood related to both of the kingdoms, the Monerans, of course, the Protestants. Okay, shall we start? Shall we start, children? So children, before we start, I know there are already sessions scheduled for the next classes on your Embibe app. So please do go and register yourself on the Embibe app. All the respective sessions related to all the topics will be taken over there in the particular sequential manner. All the respective practice tests, all the respective quiz and doubt session will be scheduled. What you have to do, you just have to register yourself in that class so that you get an update before the class, and please do attempt the pre and post class activity. So let's start at today's practice session, our very first practice session for your class, which is related to Moneras and Protista. Let's see how you're going to do it. But there's one thing, even if you get it wrong, even if you don't remember the answer, it is absolutely fine. Please at least try to attempt it. At least you know this is just a practice, this is no test or something. I'm not going to give you any marks, okay? This is for your understanding, your conceptual clarity only, okay? Let's start with today's practice session with this very first question is, the microorganisms that can do photosynthesis are? What are the microorganisms which can do photosynthesis? What are photosynthesis? Would be typically autotrophic, which means they can synthesize their own food in the presence of sunlight. Yes. So what do you think among these four can basically undergo the process of photosynthesis? Come on, quickly answer this. I want an answer. It's okay if it is wrong, children. Please, I would expect you to at least give answers. Agastya, Bhavna, Govind, Nandini, Sia. Children, very simple. You know that Monera and Protestants are very simple. That's why we're just here to solve very easy peasy questions related to both of the kingdoms. But you have to interact, you have to answer. Okay. So the microorganisms that can do photosynthesis are, of course, you know, bacteria, Monerans, blue-green algae, phytoplanktons, all can do the photosynthesis that can make their own food. Absolutely very simple for the very first practice question. Okay, it's okay, completely fine that you have opted wrong answer. There are a lot of questions ahead, so please try to attempt the correct answer. Okay, next question. What do you think the DNA replication in bacteria takes place in which phase? What do you think? Before, because we have discussed about the fission and all, what do you think would be a DNA replication in the bacteria also? That when the DNA replication is taking place with respect to the bacteria, which is the phase where the DNA replication is taking? Come on, quickly answer this. Yes, I see, children, come on. Still 3 haven't answered. Take your time, read the question, remember things and then answer. It's completely fine. Okay. Lakshita, Sia, Govind. Yes, the DNA replication in the bacteria takes place, it's prior to fission. Before the binary fission, which is a mode of reproduction in the bacteria, takes place, the DNA has to replicate before it. Okay, I know since they are prokaryotic, okay, they don't have a well defined nucleus, but they do have nucleus, right? They are prokaryotic, they have a primitive nucleus, but they do have nucleus, they do have DNA, which is needed to be replicated before the bacterial cells undergo the fission process or undergo the binary fission. Okay. Next questions related to the monerans. Which of the following are the smallest living cells known without a definite cell wall, pathogenic to plants as well as animals, and can survive without oxygen? This is we have discussed in the class. I know the question might seems very long, but there's a very simple answer to this. Okay, smallest living cell known with a definite wall, pathogenic, animals which can survive without oxygen. What do you think is the correct answer? Come on children, quickly answer this. This is also very simple. We have already discussed this in the class. I know you can answer this. Okay, so yes, which is the pathogenic smallest organism, children? Children, you know this is has to be Mycoplasma. We have discussed about the Mycoplasma. You know this is absolutely microscopic. They do not have a well-defined cell or cell wall, and absolutely infectious, and they can survive without oxygen, which is the Mycoplasma. We have discussed when we were discussing about the kingdom Monera. The next practice questions is the maximum nutritional diversity. What do you think will have the maximum nutrition when they basically exist? The maximum nutritional diversity is found in which animal, plants, Monera, fungi? What do you think? They are very much rich in nutrition. They basically maintain a lot of nutritional diversity in the ecosystem. What do you think among this is true? Yes. Bait, plante, come on, quickly answer this. Come on children, answer this. Try to be quick because this is very simple. Try to be very fast with respect to the solving questions. The only reason children we are having this practice session is that you have a better clarity of the concept. Okay, because whenever we solve a question, we revise that particular topic, we revise that particular concept, not in detail but something about it. So also it is kind of a what? It's refreshing your whole conceptual clarity. Okay, so please, this is not a waste, this is absolutely important so that you solve questions related to the different topics. Since we have already discussed about Modernism and Protestants, it being already 2 weeks since we did this particular chapter, you need to answer quickly children. Okay, the maximum nutritional diversity has to be of Monera because Monerans are bacterial, they are autotrophic, they take care of their own food and they are absolutely microscopic. They can survive in adverse conditions. Do you remember this? That they can survive in absolutely adverse conditions. Okay, and that is why they have maximum nutritional capability. Okay, that typically the mode of nutrition is majorly the autotrophic. Okay, moving forward children, next question is organisms are called methanogens are abundant in. Where does the methanogens are found? Where we found the methanogens? Which part, which habitat of the methanogens is? They are basically abundant in which particular habitat? Come on, quickly tell me. Methanogens are abundant in which part? Cattle yard, hot springs, sulfur rocks, polluted streams. This is also very easy. Come on, quickly tell me. Agastya, Bhavna, Govind, Charan, Sia, Lakshita, Samriddhi, everyone. Good evening, Charan. Children, I just wanted to have this one quick question with you, Bhavna and Charan, all the other who are present for the class. Which chapter is going on in your class or in your school or in your coming examination? Which chapters are coming? Is there any specific chapter you want me to take up before plant kingdom? So I can take up that also. Okay, you need to tell me your requirement about that which chapter is going in your school or in coming in your examination. Is there any particular chapter? Otherwise, I'll start with the flow only. I'll start with the plant kingdom only. You can tell me, children. Okay, the organisms like methanogens are absolutely abundant in the cattle yard because methanogens are present. This also called as gobar gas, which is present in the rumen of the cattle. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is why they are present in the cattle yard. Absolutely very simple. Okay, moving forward, children, talking about the another question, another practice. The specialized cells are called heterocysts, occur in. What are heterocysts? Heterocysts are absolutely specialized cells which are present in the unfavorable condition when there is no reproduction is going on, and yet this is a specific feature of what? Cyanophytes, chrysophytes, euglenoids, rhinoflagellates. Very easy. Absolutely very easy. Just have to answer correctly, because this is we have already discussed when we are discussing about the monerans. Heterocyst formation. Heterocyst helps in the nitrogen fixation also. The formation of heterocyst also helps in nitrogen fixation. I have given you enough hints now. Now you need to answer. Come on. Come on, children. Quickly answer. Agastya, Shazia, Nandini. I am telling you, children, it's completely fine if you are not able to answer correctly. I am not going to here give you marks. I am not going to even tell who has given the wrong answer. Don't worry about it. Okay? But I really want you to interact. I really want you to answer questions. So at least I know that you have understood this concept or not. So the specialized cells called heterocysts are present in. They are present in. Of course, they are present in the cyanobacteria. That is why I told you they also have to. They helps in the fixing nitrogen also. Heterocyst as basically helping in the adverse condition also. Okay. So this is a feature of cyanobacteria. Okay. These are the specialized cells. Specialized cells that they are vegetative cells when inhibit enzymes called nitrogenase. Okay, because it helps in the nitrogen fixation. First oxygenic bacteria on earth. This is the universal question. This is absolutely common question which have you ever, not even in your biology books, but you have also heard it in the surroundings also. The first oxygenic bacteria. Very simple, children. What is the first oxygenic bacteria? What is the first oxygenic bacteria? The first oxygenic bacteria on earth are, yes, quickly answer. First oxygenic bacteria. First oxygenic bacteria. This is so simple, children. I expect at least you should answer this. This is absolutely very simple. The first oxygenic bacteria is the cyanobacteria. First photosynthetic bacteria which releases oxygen as a byproduct, and that is why it is known as cyanobacteria. Okay. Moving forward to the next question is, the bacterial cell membrane is enfolded in the form of, yes, your cell membrane, bacterial cell membrane is enfolding in the form of what they are creating if they are enfolded. Bacterial cell membrane. Bacterial cell membrane is enfolded and form what? Mesosome, acrosome, spirosome, or what? This is also very easy, children. Yes or no? Come on, quickly answer. It's also very easy. Yes? Children, you still haven't told me which chapter is coming in your examination, which is already going on in your school. Or shall I start with the plant kingdom only? Are you not able to type, children, in the comment box? Please type, let me know which particular chapter is going in your school. Okay, now I have a lot of answers. Children, the correct answer is the mesosomes. The infoldings of the plasma membrane is called mesosomes. Okay. Next, teichoic acid occurs in gram-negative, gram-positive, cyanobacteria, mycoplasma. Since when we were discussing about gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria, we were also discussing about the cell wall composition, and there I have told you the teichoic acid present in which gram-negative or gram-positive. So now you have to answer in which the teichoic acid is present. In which the teichoic acid is present. Gram-negative, gram-positive, cyanobacteria or mycoplasma. Yes, I see a lot of you given the correct answers. The teichoic acid is present in the gram-positive bacteria. Yes, teichoic acids are found in the cell wall of most gram-positive bacteria such as species of the genera Staphylococcus, Streptococcus, Bacillus, Clostridium, because they basically represent the gram-negative bacteria. Next question, the 70S ribosomes are present in with 70S ribosomes, children. Plant kingdom. Okay. We'll start with the plant kingdom only. Do not worry. The next session would be starting with the plant kingdom only. Okay. And of course, the virus viroids are also left. We're going to start with that also. Okay. The 70S ribosomes are present with viron, guard cells, bacteriophage, or what? Very simple. 70S ribosome is a feature of bacteria. Bacterial cells have a 70S kind of a ribosomes, while because it is prokaryotic, while the eukaryotic organisms have a 80S type of a ribosomes. Okay, moving forward, children, to the next question is, major group of monerans are, the major group, the maximum amount of organisms, the maximum amount of organism present in which group? The major group of the monerans are, what do you think are the major groups of monerans? Archaebacteria, eubacteria, bacteria, cyanobacteria, methanogens, halophiles, or thermoacidophiles. What do you think is the major group of monerans? Come on, quickly answer. This is also very simple. Yes, the major groups are related to archaebacteria and the eubacteria. Good, I see a lot of people giving the correct answers. I am really happy to see that. Next question, the correct statement regarding the blue-green algae. What is the correct statement regarding the blue-green algae? What is the correct statement regarding the blue-green algae? Come on children, the correct statement regarding the blue-green algae. The correct statement regarding the blue-green algae. Yes, it is the lack of motile structure. The blue-green algae do not have a what? Motile structures, flagella or cilia. Okay. Next question. Oxygen is not produced during photosynthesis by what? Oxygen is not a byproduct of the photosynthesis done by which organism? Oxygen is not a byproduct. Very simple answer. I think the answer lies in the option only. Which organisms do not evolve oxygen after the photosynthesis? Which organism do not evolve oxygen after the photosynthesis? Yes, green sulfur bacteria. I think this was the easiest question. Okay, green sulfur bacteria, they basically give us not oxygen, they give us the H2S. Next, thermococcus, methanococcus and methanobacterium are which are kept in which particular division, part of which particular in the monerans? Thermococcus, methanococcus, methanobacterium are, children, it has to be archaebacteria with negatively supercoiled DNA and in eukaryotes but lacking histones. They are part of the archaebacteria only. What is wrong about the mycoplasma? What do you think is wrong about the mycoplasma? That this part is wrong about the mycoplasma. What is wrong about the mycoplasma? What do you think is wrong about the mycoplasma? They are PPLO, they are pleuromorphic, they are sensitive to penicillin, they produces diseases in plants. Yes, the correct answer is they are sensitive to penicillin. This is absolutely wrong. They are not sensitive to penicillin. Okay. Next question. Chemosynthetic bacteria obtain energy from? How the chemosynthetic bacteria is obtaining energy? How you think the chemosynthetic bacteria are obtaining energy? How you think chemosynthetic bacteria are obtaining energy? How you think chemosynthetic bacteria are obtaining energy? Sun, infrared, organic substances, inorganic chemicals. I think we have discussed this. So, I want an answer very quickly. How the chemosynthetic bacteria obtain energy? Nope. Noops. Not Kritika, this is not correct option. The correct option is inorganic chemicals. The chemosynthetic bacteria create their own food by the use of inorganic chemicals. Sun, infrared, organic substances are not used as a source of energy in the chemosynthetic bacteria. They were the first organisms on the earth that synthesized their own food by obtaining energy from inorganic chemicals. Photosynthetic bacteria have taken their origin from chemosynthetic bacteria. Clear? Next question. Cyanobacteria are classified under which kingdom? So easy. This is something you can just wake up and answer. The cyanobacteria are classified under which of the following kingdoms? The cyanobacteria are classified under which of the following kingdoms? Cyanobacteria are classified under which of the following kingdoms? See, easy? Absolutely easy. This is kingdom Monera. Have all the bacteria. Yes, you know that. Okay. Next, prokaryotes are called dash and similar ways to keep eukaryotic. Prokaryotes are called dash are similar in many ways to eukaryotic organisms. It has little similarity between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. This is what the question is. The prokaryotes called dash are similar in a very ways to eukaryotic organisms. Okay. Prokaryotes called dash are similar in many ways to eukaryotic organism. Children, because archaebacteria is absolutely very much have similar characteristics to the eukaryotes, because a prokaryotic organism is a single-celled organism that lacks true nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles, while prokaryotic organisms such as archaebacteria are similar to eukaryotic organisms as they replicate their DNA, they synthesize their own protein using molecular machinery like that of eukaryotes. Okay. Next question. Slime molds are, now we are starting with the protist. What are slime molds, children? Slime molds are, we have discussed about the slime molds when we are discussing about the kingdom Protista. What are slime molds? What are slime molds? What are slime molds? What are slime molds, children? Come on, quickly answer. Come on, children. Read carefully. Answer. Yes, the correct answer is they are typically saprophytes having plasmodium without walls. Spores are dispersed by the air. When we were discussing about the slime molds, we were also discussing about the life cycle. If I remember, children, the slime molds are chlorophyll-less saprophytes that belong to kingdom Protista. During favorable conditions, they form aggregate called plasmodium. This is we have discussed in the session. Next question. An aggregation which the aggregation of slime molds which may grow and spread over several feet is called, children, the aggregation of slime molds the aggregation of slime molds which may grow and spread over several feet, what is called? What do you call that? Aggregation of slime molds which can aggregate up to several feet. Yes, that is called plasmodium. Just now we have discussed about it, that the plasmodium are basically the aggregation in the slime molds. Yes or no? Yes. Next question. Unicellular eukaryote organisms are placed in kingdom, this is absolutely important. Sorry. Unicellular eukaryotic organisms are placed in, by mistake I have told you the answer. It is absolutely easy. The unicellular prokaryotes are placed in the kingdom Protista. Yes. The Protista have first unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Next question. What is not true for paramecium? 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 That the paramecium uses pseudopodia for capturing their prey, because pseudopodia formation is unique with the amoebas. Yes? What is not true for paramecium? Okay, just now we have just repeated the question, not a problem. Next question. What is not included under kingdom Animalia? Which is not a part of kingdom Animalia, children? Which among them is not a part of kingdom Animalia? Which among them is not a part of kingdom Animalia? That is the Euglena. Euglena is not a part of kingdom Animalia. It is a part of Protistants, which look like animals. Okay. Next question. According to Whitaker, in which phylum amoeba is included? Amoeba is in which phylum? According to Whitaker, amoeba is in which phylum? According to Whitaker, amoeba is in which phylum? This is also very easy. Question 16. It's like very long back. We are on 25. Kritika, what was the question? Can you please type it? I'll explain. According to Whitaker, in which phylum does the amoeba is included? Come on children, quickly answer. Very easy. Protista. The Protista have the phylum amoeba. The kingdom Protista includes animal like, what are the particular organisms are present in the kingdom Protista? Which are the organisms are the part of kingdom Protista? Which question number, Kritika? You need to mention me the question number. Come on children. Among which are the parts which includes in the Protista? Organisms which are included in the Protista are amoeba, euglena, and of course the diatoms are the animals which are basically Protistants, which totally look like animals. Okay. Next question. Protists possess features similar to, what kind of features does Protistants have, which is absolutely similar to what? The Protists have features similar to, the Protists have features similar to, come on quickly answer. They are similar to all of the above. They have plant like features, they have fungi like features, they also have animal like features. Okay. Next question. The kingdom Protista does not include which kind of an organisms, which is not present in the kingdom Protista, are not representing which kind of an organisms? The kingdom Protista does not include flagellated organism, photosynthetic organism, bacteria, fungi. Come on children, quickly answer. Yes, the bacteria are not included in kingdom Protista because they are having kingdom Monera. Photosynthetic, parasitic, flagellated, all are there, because since we discussed about the Monerans and Protistants individually, they have explained the classification also. Ciliates differ from all other protozoans in the, why ciliates are different? Organisms which have what? Why ciliates are different from other protozoans? Why ciliates are different from other protozoans? Children, come on, quickly answer. Waiting for you. Read carefully and then answer. Read carefully and then answer. Yes, the ciliates have two types of nuclei, which is one is the macro, other is the micro. Two types of nucleus are present in the ciliates. Green phytoplanktons are kept in which kingdom of 5 kingdom classification? Green phytoplanktons are kept in which kingdom of the 5 kingdom classification? Green phytoplanktons are kept in which kingdom of 5 kingdom classification? Kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Plantae, kingdom Fungi. Come on, kingdom, come on, children. Green phytoplanktons. Absolutely simple, not that difficult. Kingdom Protista. Yes, green phytoplanktons are kept under the kingdom Protista. Okay. So children, since we have practiced all sort of questions related to the monerans and of course related to the Protistants, I still don't know what was Kritika asking, which question was not clear. Please mention the question number so we can go through that question number and explain you the question. Kritika? No, not Kritika. Sorry, I am pronouncing the wrong question. Kiruthiga. Kiruthiga, please mention the question number which you wanted me to go through. So children, this was just a practice session. This was just mere the simplest questions to you related to the monerans and Protistants. We are going to have the quiz and doubt session also once we complete the chapter. Okay, I know we have completed the fungi. We are yet to complete the virus viroids. We will start with the plant kingdom. Okay, children, the practice session is for you only. Said whatever been taught in the class. 16th. Okay, let's go back to 16th question. This question, Kritika, is chemosynthetic bacteria obtain their energy from? Children, the chemosynthetic bacteria are the bacteria which uses the chemical substances or the inorganic substances to create their food. Okay, so there is photosynthetic bacteria and there is chemosynthetic bacteria. Talking about the photosynthetic bacteria, they uses water, sunlight, carbon dioxide. But talking about the chemosynthetic bacteria, they are using the inorganic chemicals. They are using the inorganic chemicals and they obtain their food from inorganic animals. Sorry, inorganic chemicals, unlike the photosynthetic organisms. Clear? Moving on, children, today we come to the end of the session and you know that before you go, you have to go through this important, which is our Embibe app. So children, this is why I always talk about the Embibe app. You know, this is the Embibe app, which is like the one-stop solution for everything, for your books, to your classes, to your study material, to your test and to check your progress also. What you have to do, you just have to log in through your email ID or your phone number. You will land on this page. You just select, you can select your board, whichever board you belong to. Okay, I am selecting CBSE since I am going through the CBSE class. You can select your respective standard, 11th, 12th, 9th, 8th, whatever standard you talk about, whatever standard you belong to. Okay, you can always talk about it. You can select your respective language, be it English, be it Hindi. Okay, and then you will land on this page. Children, this is your Embibe app. Click on the home page button and you will land on this page, and as you click on the Embibe live classes, all the classes which has been scheduled will be present over here. This is me right now taking your class. This is a class for the next 7 days. Okay, and these are the past classes, children, which has been already taken place. If you have missed any session, you can always go through the past classes. Okay, the 30th question has been asked by the, so children, what is green phytoplankton? These green phytoplanktons are kept in which kingdom? these phytoplanktons we are talking about, these are present on the streams. Okay, green why? They are doing the photosynthesis. And where we have kept it? We have kept that all in the kingdom Protista. Okay. The green phytoplanktons come under photosynthetic aquatic protist group of the kingdom Protista. They are passively get different by water currents. Told you on the streams, on the water currents. Example, it includes dinoflagellate, chrysophytes and euglenoids are all phytoplanktons, green phytoplanktons which are found in the what? Currents. Okay, Bhavna, is it clear now? Moving on to the next slide, children, you know this is the Embibe Lens app. Okay, this is so good. You have this visual learning experience. What you have to do, just download your app, download this app, scan the text of any particular book, science, biology, physics, whatever. It will highlight all the text and will send you, will basically see you, will make you see the whole, what, everything in the 3D. So please download, have a very good experience of visual learning. Okay. And children, we'll meet again with the next session. We'll be starting with the, I think, the plant kingdom or the viruses. The session would be scheduled on the Embibe app. Go and register yourself for the class so that you never miss an update. Do attempt the pre and post class activities so that you come well prepared for the class. You have a better understanding. We'll have more amazing practice sessions of all the chapters, all the topics we'll be covering. We'll have quiz and doubt session also for you. Children, please, till then, please take care. Keep imbibing. Bye-bye.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.